This rat probably can eat the wires to my car. This shit could probably like eat the wires to the brakes or something. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all how there was a freaking rat. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what was in my car. I'm just gonna say there was something in my car and I did not know I was living with this thing in my car. I'm driving my car, whatever, but you know, I live with some heifers too, and they be driving my car too. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I go in my car and I see like the tissue, like the tissue that's inside of the seats, the cushion is like pulled out of the seat. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why I don't like when people use my stuff, because they don't care. They don't treat your stuff like their stuff. That's why I don't like people driving my car. And then this was like 3 months, 4 or 5 months, okay? Now fast forward, it's getting worse. And I'm like, why, who did that to my car? Like the seats are chewed up or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, something has to be in my car. Something has to be in this car. I'm like, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Like, bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Something is in this car. So fast forward, I'm like, I don't even want to drive this car. So then I had picked up my boyfriend one day from work and I took him straight to my house, or I was at his house and I brought him to my house in my car. So then I was like, oh, just take my car home because I don't even feel like driving at night and I don't want to go in that car because I feel like something's in there. But before that, my mom took my car and I told her there's something in the car. So then she started taking everything out the car because I don't know, Haitians, they don't care, and my grandpa too. They was just taking stuff out of the car. They're like, oh my gosh, something's in the car and it's eating your car out, and like all the freaking cushion, like the thing that's in there was just like eating the seats of my car, and you could just see the evidence that something is living in there. I'm freaking itching just talking about it, like so then fast forward to my boyfriend going home and I'm like, just take my car home. This boy is driving, right? And this man said he see the freaking in the car, in the rear view mirror, running around. Bruh. That boy pulled over to a gas station real quick trying to beat that thing out of there. Like, what? Nah, that was crazy. I'm like, bro, are you seriously? Like, yes, it's a big fat gray animal in your freaking car, bro. Like, it's a rat in this shit. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm over here driving around with a rat, bro. So then he bring the car back and I'm like, hell nah, I ain't driving that shit no more. Y'all, this is a warning. I'm issuing out a warning for y'all buying these used vehicles. I don't know if I bought it like that because it wasn't like that. It was like a couple months after I just started seeing stuff, and I believe it's because of where I was parking my car. I was parking my car at work under a tree, and then I switched and then I was parking near a trash, like it's like 45 feet away from the garbage. But that's the first parking spot from the garbage, but it's like 45 feet away. And bruh, fast forward, I tell my uncle, I'm not driving that car. There's a freaking, oh yeah, he comes back and then my uncle takes him there because I'm like, nah, can you take him home because this is a rodent in my car. I'm not driving that car back. I'm not driving that car, period. I am not touching that car. So then next day, my uncle takes my car and he's on Oakland Park on 31st. And the rat is running between this man's legs while he's driving. And he called his son like some, that rat had him so shook, bruh. So shook. Man, they got that many. He ain't, cause what? Now if that happened to me, I'm driving and the rat is crawling between my leg, like crawling in my feet. imagine what would have happened to me, bro. So after that, I did not drive my car. He just basically opened all the doors to the car and let the rat out. The rat left. He just left the door open to the car. But y'all, I drove the car after that, but it was like months after that. I was just driving my uncle's car because I was not driving a rat infested vehicle, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not driving that car. So to this day, I don't have no car. My car was deboed anyways, but I was not driving that car. Not with a rat. Do not buy a used car. Just buy your car 0 miles out the lot. Don't care what nobody say. Fuck Dave Ramsey. Do not care. Do not buy no used shit. Because I don't know how that rat, if I bought it with the rat in there or the rat came in there. But ain't no rat going up in no brand new car. Like, that is just disgusting, dog. Like, oh my God. See, I ain't want to try that car. I'm like, oh my gosh, who, these hoes don't take care of my, like, this is why I don't let people drive my car. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like, you see the freaking cotton, the cotton of the seat coming out. Like, bro, what, bro, that rat was hungry as heck. I think it was starving. It was eating the frick out of them seats, bro. Like, bruh. I can't believe it. I was driving around with a rat. But yeah, I'm carless now, so whatever. I mean, my car's still alive. Blue Waffle's still alive, so she's great or whatever. Cause I do maintenance on my every 3 months. It was a great car, and I still have it to this day. Works perfectly fine, except for the windows don't want to go down. Some doors don't want to open, but it's functional. The windows still go up and down. It's not like it can't, because it will. It's just the locks. No, the windows are fine. It's just the locks. But everything works perfectly fine. AC. So I'm gonna show y'all my car and where the rat was, because I got a mask and gloves on. But yeah, this is my car. This is my car right here. 2012 Sonata. Got it when I was 19. And this is my keys right here. People drive my car and whatever. But yeah, like I said, I don't drive it no more. My daddy drive it. But everything is like perfectly fine. I bought those mats from Amazon. The only thing wrong is like the paint. I don't know if that, like, why that's happening. Why is that happening? But y'all hear that with the door? But y'all, do y'all see that shit, bruh? Fucking rat, bruh. And I'm scared. I'm making this video, but what if one rat is living under all this shit? You see, I had like bought these seat covers from Amazon, and the rat chewed that shit up too, bruh. I know y'all see that. I'm scared. So I'm gonna go back inside. But yeah, anyways, y'all, that was my, I got it at 19 years old, still look good, works perfectly fine, don't want to do too much, and I took care of my car, it's still good. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.